Yo, once again, it's on. Back at you one more again, Real Kens TV, you know what I mean? In the house like kitchen sinks. Hopefully you like the video. Feel free to comment, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. That post notification. So anytime I bring you this heat, guess what? You're amongst the first to receive it. Now, with no further ado, I want to talk about how guys get so swole while they're in prison. You know, that's often something that people are interested in knowing as far as like, man, if there's no supplements in there, if there's no sort of, ways you all can cheat, if you will, um, how are guys getting these this big? Well, the thing is this. There are supplements in prison, you know what I mean? And there's always ways around everything. But for your average person, you know, he's getting it out the mud, man. No supplements, no cheating, no creatine, no body bringing it into him or anything like that. This is what you got to understand when you're in prison. Now, I don't know which facilities, because every facility varies. But, a long time ago when I was in like prison, not a camp, but I'm talking about like actually, medium security, you didn't have to have a job. A lot of things have changed over the years to where they make you either go to school or have a job. In some places, I'd imagine that they don't. But the places that I was at, you didn't have to have a job. So when you locked up, you have a car. You have a workout car. You know what I mean? So it just basically means it may be 3, 4, 5 of you all that's in this particular car. And you all meet up every day and you go work out. It's just what it is. Very, very serious business, man. You don't show up to a workout in prison, man, you might get your noodle pushed all the way backwards, man. It's very, very serious, man, when it comes to working out. So you and your car might hook up in the morning. Y'all go in the morning, get a nice workout. You know what I'm saying? Come back in the afternoon. After lunch, get another workout in. You may come back in the afternoon and maybe do, abs, something like that. So in the morning, let's just say it was a shoulder day. Do shoulders in the morning. Then you come back in the afternoon, do your abs. You know what I'm saying? Get a nice little ab workout in. Then in the evening time, you may come back and do legs. You may come back and do arms. And you do that almost every day. You may take a day off, you may take 2 days off. It depends. But you're gonna do it at least 5 days a week. So just imagine doing that for 5 years straight. And you got guys that's been doing it way, way longer. 10 years straight. 8 years straight. You know what I mean? So your body and you eating right. May not necessarily be eating right, but you're eating like protein. Your tunas, your Jack Max, your peanut butter, anything that has protein in it. Anything that contains protein, you trying to smash it. So, with doing those things, then you're not taking no drugs, you're not drinking no alcohol, you drinking plenty of water, you out there working out. A lot of weight pals are outside in prison. So during the summertime, you out there, man, it's sunny outside, you know what I'm saying? So you sweating, man. So that's the thing about a prison, and the thing about a prison weight pal, one of the most intimidating things you'll ever see in your life. First time, man, that I went to prison and we walked down to the weight pal, because it's like a shed, you know what I mean? And it don't have any doors, it doesn't have any sides to it. It just has like, it's just a shed and all the weights is underneath it. And this was dirt floor. The ground was dirt. This particular one that I'm speaking of. And like I said in my short that I made earlier, my short video, man, you got gorillas, man. Real live gorillas in there, man, getting it in. Next man. Every time you get done with a set, next man, next man, next man. So if you got 5 people in your car, You do a set on the bench, then you got another station set up to where you might go over here and do, another chest exercise while you waiting. Then you go do another chest exercise. So you doing 3 chest exercises, you know what I mean? Which equates to 1 set. So by the time you get done with those, it's your time to go down for your second set on the bench. Continuous movement. Plus that is going to give you that look, you know what I mean? Because you're going to get cut up like that. Plus it's going to give you that endurance. Gonna keep you sweating. You outside in the, 85, 90 degree heat, and you continuously moving. But like I said, you got gorillas, man. You got dudes in there 405, 495, repping, feet in the air, on the bench, repping. 125 pound dumbbells, throwing them around like it ain't nothing on the incline, 125 on the incline. On shoulder days, taking, 2.25. I've seen some people do 315, but I'm just say 2.25 shoulder presses. The military presses behind the neck, sitting in the chair, it's free weights now, not machines. 225, just throwing it up like it ain't nothing. Like it's nothing. I seen a dude curling 225, man. Curling 225. The long bar, he's standing up, doing arms, he's curling 225. And he's not rocking back and forth. He's rocking a little bit. I'm not going to go too far with the story. But at the same time, it's very little rock to it. You know what I mean? Pause. And he's sitting there curling it, repping it for sets. You see some amazing stuff in prison, man. Some of the strongest dudes that you'll ever see. Dudes squatting 500. All this without, ain't no roids in there. Ain't no, not to say that it never comes through, but I'm just saying for your average guy that's in there lifting, creatine and all this stuff. Nah, man. It's natural brute strength. You see all of that in the weight pal, man. So when you go in there and you like, man, I can't do number 135 just starting out, if that. You got to pick your spot to go in there because you're going to be in the way. And they're going to tell you, hey, bro, nah, man. You're going to be in the way unless you with some people that's really, you know what I mean? But if you just try to go in there and think you just going to be, nah, because people's trying to get weights and you really in the way. You lifting this little 135, 155, whatever. Man, we trying to do 355 right here for sets, man. So, yeah, the weight pile in prison is very, very intimidating. But, yeah, hopefully I answered your question. This was a question actually from one of the viewers. As far as, how guys get so big in there, man. Guys come out looking like action figures. Guys come out looking like the Incredible Hulk, man. You can typically tell when a guy's just now getting out of prison, man. Now, a lot of it, too, has something to do with your genes. Because if you already a guy that's, like, cut up already, you got some guys that's cut to death. So they go hit some weights for 5 years. Oh, man, they really going to look like something. Opposed to, let's just say this guy, his genes aren't as great. So he lifts, he got to, you can tell that he works out, but he don't have that cut to him. It's all about genes just as well, man. But he's still going to have a nice size, a nice blow, a nice bulk. He's going to be strong. But he's not going to look like an action figure. And to me, if you ask me, that's why they took a lot of the weights. Like most prisons that I know of, they don't have free weights anymore. You got to get it out the mud. Pull-ups, dips. You know what I'm saying? Pull-ups, dips, and that's just how you gonna get it. Now, guys in prison are very, very, very creative. So they're gonna figure out a way. You got your pull-ups, you got your push-ups, and you got your dips. And guys are still getting huge. You got water bags that people make. So, but like I was saying, the reason that I think that they took the weights out of prison is because a lot of them COs was jealous. The punk ass COs get jealous. You got the women that work on the staff that are COs. They seen these gorillas out there. See, don't get it twisted, man. Just because you a CO, you still got eyes. Think about it. If you was a male CO at a woman's prison, You still gonna see things that you like. Same way with a woman. So you got these guys out there that been working out for 10 years straight. You know what I mean? Frustrated. And you see them. They out there working out with no shirts on. And you come through and you come walking through, man, you gonna see something that you like. So I think that's one thing. And then another reason, a lot of the COs, the tough COs, they was intimidated and they knew that, man, we can't handle these guys. If anything happens and we have to, tackle these guys, or they too strong. Dudes is monsters. So they found a reason, because somebody ended up getting their wig split with a weight. That's gonna happen every blue moon. That's just gonna happen. They found a reason to take the weights out of all the prisons, the majority of the prisons. Which is messed up, because that's how a lot of people spend their time. It gives you peace of mind being able to go to that weight pad and work out, man. They don't care nothing about that, in prison or whatever. But that's just what it is. That's how guys get swole in prison. Guys will continue to get swole in prison because you can never take exercise away from anybody. You do 1,500, 2,000 push-ups a day. Go out there and hit that dip bar. You know what I mean? Go out there and hit that pull-up bar later on in the day. So you always going to figure out a way. Dudes is always going to figure out a way to get it in. It's crazy because I just had a hernia surgery from working out. You know what I mean? And I came out here on the streets and I continued to work out and just fooling with that heavy weight. You see what I'm saying? I caught a hernia, but I've had the surgery, so I'm about to get back in the gym. I'll be, posting it on my videos or whatever. All that, I used to bench 350 on the bench. I couldn't rep it. That was my max. All them days is over with, man. I probably won't go no higher than 185, 225 at the most. You know what I'm saying? Just rep it out. Once I build my endurance and everything back up, all that heavy weight, it don't do anything for you, man, but just give you injuries, man. But nevertheless, Real Kens TV, man, hopefully you like the video. Feel free to comment. Share the video, definitely. Help me get this channel up off the ground. Hit that post notification so anytime I drop a video, you're amongst the first to receive it, man. You know what I mean? Real Kens TV. We out. Get swole one time on them.